Welcome to your Smart Growth Show, the one-stop show for business people, entrepreneurs, startups, and CEOs. My name is Michael Peters, and I'm a travel entrepreneur. I'm a business strategist. I'm everything in one, right? So, and I'll be your amazing host for today. And so, you're welcome to the show. Today, we are having an amazing guest, who is a baker, and a confectionery person. So, you're welcome to this amazing show.
Thank you very much.
Please, can we know you?
So my name is Patience Adamasi Tekwo. I'm a Ghanaian and I'm also a Nigerian and I'm a
Hold up,
baker.
hold up. How can you be a Ghanaian and Nigeria at the same time? What happened?
Okay, so I was actually born in Ghana.
Mm,
Well, I think my parents came to Nigeria when I was younger. So my
mm.
birth certificate was actually done in Nigeria, Maiduguri to be precise. So
Maiduguri, what
yes,
were they looking for?
work. So my dad got a job. He applied from Ghana and he got a job to work as a cartographer.
Mm,
So he reads map, he studies map and he reads
right.
map. So he got a job to work at the University of Maiduguri. So that
Wow.
was his first journey in Nigeria.
Amazing.
And we ended up
Amazing.
in Lagos.
So what happened?
So from Maiduguri, he got a job at the University of Benin. So we ended up spending close to 25 to 30 years in
Mm.
Benin. So after his
Wow.
sojourn in Edo State, he um, he retired. He
Oh,
retired and relocated back to Ghana. So that was in 2013. So since 2013, I've been in Lagos and my parents have been in Ghana.
oh, amazing. That's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
So what was your childhood like?
Growing up, I would say has been good
Mm.
because in the course of going back to Ghana and I see the kind of life there, especially in my village, and I'm always thanking God for my father for bringing me to Nigeria because it has exposed me, it
Mm.
has broadened my store of knowledge. There are things I know that if I had grown up in my village, because I think my father would have still been in the village,
Right.
I wouldn't have been the person I am today. So growing up has been awesome. And because of that, um, I found out that I can't stay in Ghana.
Mm.
I tried. I actually wanted to stay in Ghana, but life here is actually different from there. I'm used to the hustling and bustling in
Mm.
Nigeria, but over there they are kind of relaxed and it's not my style.
I mean, it's not a lie. I've been to Ghana myself, and I see how. So they are not the hustler
Hustling
type
here,
that we have,
yes, it's different.
and the way they enjoy life is also different. The way they do business is also different.
Yes, yes.
So, but what inspired you to become a business person?
Okay, so growing up, I was inclining towards the educational side for during my studies
Because your
and
dad was a lecturer.
yes, so for during my studies, going for masters and all that.
Mm.
But there was something that my parents did when I was younger.
Mm.
So when you finish JSS 3, you have this long holiday. So
Yes.
my parents didn't want me to stay at home. So they took me to my uncle's house and his
Mm.
wife was a baker.
Mm.
So she makes cakes, she makes pastries. So I was much young then, but I know that she wakes up in the middle of the night when she has others. She does her mixing
Mm-hmm.
and all that. Then in the morning, she does the main process. So I found myself after some nights, I was sleeping in their parlor because they stay in a room and parlor. I put notebook and pen close to me. So when she wakes up at night, I look at her. I'll see that she put flour. The next thing she put. So I was writing
You're
them
seeing the
down.
process.
I was writing the process down. I still have those notes till today. I still go back
Wow.
and I look at them. So I was writing each process. So I didn't walk up to her to say that I was interested, but I was just looking at her methods, her
Mm.
styles, because her snacks and her cakes were very, very nice. They were top notch. People liked them. So I was just taking down the steps and everything. I wasn't really
Mm.
thinking of doing anything with them, but I was just taking note of them and I kept them. So when I finished secondary school and somebody wanted to do a birthday and said they wanted, can I said I can do it. So I went to the market with the things I have. I bought the things. Mind you, there was no measurement.
Right.
So I just went to the market, bought the things the way I wrote them, and I baked it. And it came out nice, even though it was hard. Even though it was hard, but
We
at
had the
least,
living bread instead of cake.
yes, but at least I did something. I was able to decorate it, and they liked it. And
Wow.
that was the first cake I ever did. And I remember when I bought my first mixer, I haven't thought of baking.
Mm.
So my parents were always sending me to people that were into the business line.
Mm.
So I also have this auntie that stayed in Jerry in Benin. She owned a hairdressing shop,
Mm.
and she also sells things. People bring things from abroad for her to sell. And I saw this hand mixer there. Anytime I go there, I've been looking at it. I will go there, I will look at it, I will ask her how much is it. She will tell me. I will say okay. But I was gathering money that I was going to use to buy it. And I ended up buying it. I kept it. I didn't use that mixer for years, but the mixer was at home. Every day I'll look at it. I'm like, okay, one day I will have use for you. So I kept it for years before I used it. So I finished school and I was looking for jobs. I got jobs. I was working. Even when I came to Lagos, I was working.
Working as what?
As so I first started with an IT specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Then I graduated to um, office assistant. So from office assistant, I became a marketer. So it was when I was doing my marketing job in Lagos, and I saw the way I was putting in a lot of effort into somebody else's business,
Right.
and she was getting money. Like I could. I was able to talk to people and they would come and buy things from her,
Mm.
and she was making money. But the thing that pained me was that, when you're doing marketing, they'll tell you, okay, go and bring so clients. When you do this, you get commission.
Commission.
And I wasn't getting that.
Wow.
And one day I told myself, if I'm putting this effort into my own business,
You know what you make.
I will know what I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
And that was how I just woke up one day and I thought I wasn't working again. So I went to a baking school. I did the 3 months
Right.
program and I finished, and that was how I started.
So a professional baker.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So let's go into your business proper.
Mm.
I mean, I've heard the story of what inspired you to become a baker, but the business part of it, how has it been so far?
So far, it's been good. When I started, I was looking for customers. So, and when I started in 2020, early 2020, cake was cheap.
Mm.
Cake was actually cheap. So I could take an order and I could make extra from the order I was getting, and I could give people for free just to taste what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
so that I could get more clients. And I wasn't really charging much because I wanted the customer base. So I built a very strong customer base for like 1 year, and
Right.
the next year I increased my price and I saw that people stayed.
Mm.
And there are sometimes so what I did was, after I learned in the 3 months catering school, I also did online programs. So I was just doing online. So COVID came
Right.
and we couldn't do anything. So I was doing more of online classes and online programs just to boost the knowledge I
Yeah.
had. So in 2021, I increased my price a little. So I was able to, attended a class where they taught me how to do my costing. So
Mm.
if you come and tell me that, okay, I want one layer of cake. So I did my costing in such a way that cakes are in layers.
Yes.
So I know when somebody asks me, okay, I want one layer, I know how much one layer costs. So the next day I increased the price a little, and I saw that people were still coming. But the challenge came when the cost of things went high and the cost of cake became so high. So
Mm.
people were not willing to spend
A lot to
a
get to
lot
buy
on
cake
cake.
anymore.
So it's now dropped, but so far so good. It's
Right.
been fine.
I mean, you do varieties of cakes, big varieties. This is what?
Red velvet,
Red velvet.
and this is chocolate.
Okay, so, and I'm going to put you on the spot
Okay.
on this because I'm a food person, right? And while I was looking at this cake, the question I was asking myself is, what should I buy? why should I buy this cake?
Okay.
Right.
So my slogan is I create edible memories in every bite. Every
You
bite.
create edible memories.
In every bite. Trust me, when you take the first bite, you won't drop it till you finish it.
Wow. What did you put inside?
Just basic ingredients.
Basic ingredients with a
Yes.
touch of Holy Ghost or
A touch of love.
with a touch of love.
Yes.
Amazing. So like how many do you sell a month? How many orders do you receive a month?
Okay, in a month I can get close to 20 orders depending on what they want. So I can do birthday cakes, I do wedding cakes. So any kind of cake, birthday cakes, wedding cakes, baby shower cakes, bridal shower, name it, and foil cakes. And I also do chin chin
Okay.
on the side. And I also do a little of catering on the side
Mm.
in small scale. So what I forgot to mention earlier was that my mom was also into the catering side. So I grew up seeing my mom making pastries, and so then we were much younger, but now when I look back I say okay, she was really really industrial. So she does these things and she had people that she was supplying to. But after some time she stopped because she had to take a break to take care of
Right.
her children. Yeah. So that's it.
That's fine. So like what's the revenue like, maybe on monthly basis? How much do you make?
Okay, so now that cake is really on the high side, I would say on the average in a month, let me say 200 to 250k, depending on the size of cake.
200 to 50K. I mean, I
Depending
keep
on the
hearing you
size.
mention the price is now high, now that the price is high. So don't you think it's high time you change your market segmentation? The kind of customers that you
Yeah,
that you had, because sometimes affordability is dependent on the market
true.
and the targeted audience, right? So maybe it is time for you to look at your customers
Okay.
and ask yourself, are these people still my customers? If I really want to go, ahead in this business, if I really want to make something good in this business, are these people still my customers? Then you ask, okay, if these are my customers, what do I need to serve them better to make sure they buy?
Okay.
Because when it comes to food, you don't need a lot of convincing.
True.
The first convincing is for them to buy. The first buying is the convincing. After that, once they buy, they like it, they come again. Right? So if you're very, very confident in what you produce, you don't need a lot of convincing.
Okay.
Is to think, because this is how much, for example,
So this is on the average 2,000 to 25.
2,000 to 25. What's your profit on this?
So my profit on this is about so I do a profit margin of 40 to 50%.
40 to 50%.
Yes.
That's like on 2,000, that is like 400 naira,
400.
500 naira
Yes.
as
500.
profits.
Yes.
500 as profits.
Yes.
So how many do you need to sell? How many do you need to sell to make good money for yourself?
Okay, so this comes in different sizes. I think this is the smallest size.
This is the smallest.
Yes. So
Which of the size do your customers buy more?
this small size.
The small size.
Yes.
And this is 2,000.
Yeah.
So if your customers are going to buy this for 2,000, do they complain to buy it?
No.
Okay, since they don't complain to buy it, and what's the review like, by the way? When they buy, what do they say?
They always have good reviews.
Good reviews.
Yes.
So meaning this is like a tested, and trusted
Yes.
cake,
Yes.
right? If you want to sell 2,000, what is your financial projection? Like how much how much are you willing to make, or do you wish to make in a month?
In a month, from 500 upwards.
500,000 upwards.
Yes.
So 500,000 naira. Let's do the math.
Okay.
500,000 naira is what I want to make this month.
Okay.
500,000 as my revenue or 500,000 as my profit. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you need to separate it.
Yes.
Because you can make a lot of money as revenue, and the profit is very
Not
little,
much, yeah.
right? So how much? How many? So the next question is: if I want to make 500,000 in revenue for a month,
Yes.
and the cake is 2,000, how much? How many cakes do I need to sell
So,
to get 500,000?
yeah.
Can we do the math
Yes. Okay.
very quickly? 500,000 divided by 2,000. How many people do I need to sell to?
That's about 250.
250 people.
2005.
250 people must buy cake.
250. Okay.
250 people must buy this cake for me to get 500,000 as revenue,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
If 250 people must buy, the next question is how do I get 250 people to buy? The people that patronize you currently, where are they?
So most people are from church. I have a clientele based in church,
Mm-hmm.
and majorly from my WhatsApp
Church and WhatsApp.
contact. Yeah.
So we need to expand. We need to look beyond because that is a very, very small segment. So we need to look at a larger segment, right? So now we are taking it to social media. Now we are talking about referrals. Do you know Odun's cake?
Yes, Odun cakes and cream.
Yes. So I mean, she's doing amazingly well. But now what she's doing is she's leveraging on influencers to
Yeah.
help her advertise. But by herself, she's doing good. She's doing good. So back to this cake, you need to sell to 250 people. The next question is how do we get these 250 people? So for everything you sell, anything you sell at all, there are 5 questions you must ask yourself. What is this product? So what am I selling? Right?
Yeah.
What am I selling? How am I selling it?
Okay.
Who am I selling it to? When I see the people I'm selling it to, what do I tell them to make them buy? Then how do I get the money? 5 things. What am I selling? That is the product, defining the product.
Yeah.
How am I selling it? That is what kind of package. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Are you selling it in terms of experience? Are you selling it in terms of enjoyment? Are you selling it in terms of fulfillment?
Yeah.
Eat this and you are satisfied. Or eat this and you come back again, something like that.
Yeah.
Then who am I selling it to? Who are my customers? Where are they? Is the next question. And when I find them, how do I sell it to them? And how do I get my money from them?
Yeah.
Once you're able to answer those 5 questions, then you will now move from there to I'm selling 10 a day. Do we need to run ads? Do we need to leverage your referrals for now? Do we need to maybe make more noise? Do we need to change our packaging? Do you understand?
Yeah.
For example, this cake now does not have a brand. There's no branding to it, right? Can we say, oh, buy cake? You remember what Coke did one time? That you buy a bottle of Coke and then you see your name.
Yes.
You see your name.
Yeah.
It was something they did, right? So we can do something like that. This nylon, all you need to do is to do like a sticker. A very round, I don't know, a round mini sticker.
Yeah.
Once you just put it on it, bam, that's it. It becomes your brand because anybody can steal this. Another thing you can also do is, in fact, you don't have to be outside. You don't have to be known. You can be baking for people who want to resell.
Okay.
You understand? So some people poses as though they do small chops, they sell small chops. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
They have plugs. Once they have order, they go to them. I need 1,000 small chops for this event. I'm sending you the plates, the sticker and everything.
Yeah.
Put it there for me. Send it down to me. You can be those people working at the back end. And people at the back end make more money because they're not serving one person. They're serving different people. You can also look at the corporate aspect of making cake for events or for parties or for corporate events like what do you call it now? Companies, who wants to celebrate birthdays, for their staffs or for their just approach them and say, look, I make good cakes, amazing cake, show them designs and say, I can make this cake for you for this amount.
Okay.
Packaging is one of the things you need to focus on. Branding is one of the things you need to focus on. Then don't limit yourself to the people you have. Maybe you should change your market. Maybe you should change the people you are serving right now.
Okay.
That way you can get more money. That's what I'm going to advise. But I'm going to try your cake out. It's very nice. I would say it's very nice. It's not nice. I'll say it's not nice. But what do you have to tell people? And where do they find you?
Okay, so also on Instagram, but I'm trying to be show myself more on Instagram. So I'm on Instagram at TK Cake Lounge. So I was formerly Cakes by TK, but I had not registered it then. So at the point of registration, I saw that somebody
What else
was
taking
using
it? Yeah.
and all the names I was using, they were used, and the person that was helping me just tried this one and it worked. So that's how I got stuck with TK Cake Lounge.
TKK
Lounge.
Lounge.
Yes.
That's fine. So find her at TKK Lounge on Instagram. Just Instagram.
Yes.
Not just find her everywhere. Instagram, Facebook,
Facebook,
TikTok,
TikTok.
everywhere.
Yeah, I
Find
think
her
I'm on
there.
TikTok.
Find her
Yeah.
on TKK Lounge.
Lounge.
And
Yeah.
you see, this is a promise. You will enjoy this cake. Right. So thank you very much for coming to
Thank
this
you
show.
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
This program is supported by ACT Foundation.